The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25.
The Bears offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game. Deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Looking downfield, it's Robertson. He came out of state, it's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of him for the interception, and now they've got great field position here early in this game.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. Caught by the receiver. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
We'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Trying to run, it's Davis. They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Dropping back, it's Thompson. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. And the Bears come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The Bears pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Hits some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Thompson. The pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off with a big leg. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. And it can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. To the air, it's Robertson. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Just an avalanche of momentum continues for this team. Now the defense gets involved with this sack here on third down, setting up a huge fourth down and a chance maybe to get the ball back.
And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Davis. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. Back to pass. It's Robertson. He'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He breaks free. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense will set up on first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He finds his man. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Robertson. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Wilson.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Breaks one target, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Baylor. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few in the play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Direct snap. Breaks free. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Thompson. Cut quickly. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Hands off to the left. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Empty set now, 5 wide. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's clocked. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll feed the back again. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why his team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. To throw, it's Robertson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Bears lining up here on first and 10. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The Bears offense is on the move now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. And that run produces a decent gain. becomes play number 6 on this drive. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. There's the handoff. Oh, he's bringing it back. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Spins away from defenders. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set it down to the offense. 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Looking for a gap. It's Davis. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
On 1st down, it's play action. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Looking to the end zone. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Baylor offense up on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Robertson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll give it to the back. Breaks an open space. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Tackle made after a big gain. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarm with a pass rush, the sack. 2nd down now after the sack.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws it to the right. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Bears! They finish off the scoring drive. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kurt. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And it's Fielder, but sort of trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Chewing clock with the running game. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll run it to the right side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to pass. It's Thompson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Push to his left and makes the completion. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Zips it down the middle. And it's caught inside the 10. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. In the red area, it's Davis. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan. Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game. With under a minute to go, I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
And An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Looking for a late deep shot. Makes the catch downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. And now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Now they'll just clock it. Now it's second down here. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.